Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. It is Thursday, June 29th, 2023. If you're in the Midwest, I want to say, please wear a mask. The air is absolutely horrible. Something that I got really used to in China. It was there too damn long in air like this all the time. Thought it was like, it was okay. And then coming back to the U.S. and having clean air and seeing what good air quality looked like, and then getting this dropped on me all of a sudden at 260, 280, 300 quality indexed air. Makes me go, why the hell did I live in this for so damn long? Anyway, be safe out there. Let's look at the news in Web 3. Coinbase, they filed a motion to dismiss the SEC's case against it. And the SEC's case against Coinbase is for violating securities laws and operating as an unregistered entity. Coinbase argues that the SEC does not have the statutory authority over the exchange, and its position regarding its powers is untenable as a matter of law. Coinbase also said that even if the SEC has jurisdiction, it should have introduced a formal change to its interpretation of investment contract. Coinbase is continuing its narrative that the SEC gave them the green light during a 6-month verification process, and they had 6 of the 12 assets that the SEC is alleging are securities already on its platform. So Coinbase is going up to bat for these now 12 assets that the SEC is claiming are securities, even though, like I said, 6 were already being traded on Coinbase when they went public. And some of those assets include Sandbox, Filecoin, Cardano, Solana, Flow, and Matic. The gist of all this, according to Coinbase, is that the SEC has chosen to pursue enforcement actions over rulemaking. Binance, Binance.com, they have been denied by a German regulator for a crypto custody license. A Binance spokesperson said this in an email to CoinDesk. While we are unable to share details of conversations with regulators, we continue to work to comply with the requirements. As expected, this is a detailed and ongoing process. We are confident that we have the right team and measures in place to continue our discussions with the regulators in Germany. This is not the first blow that Binance has taken in the past couple months. Binance has withdrawn its application for regulatory approval in Austria. It's also given up its registration with Cyprus, decided to quit the Netherlands after not being able to register, and it halted operations in Belgium. Not to mention the SEC lawsuit against Binance US. Binance is having some issues, and they have lost a little bit of market share. But don't worry about Binance. They are still by far the largest crypto exchange. The Bitcoin ETF race is on. And yesterday, ARK Investments amended its SEC filing to match BlackRock's filing. The filing that they put in was dubbed a spot Bitcoin SSA. And this filing also mentioned a crypto exchange. However, it was not disclosed which one. And ARK Investment and Kathy Woods has a lot of investment in Coinbase. I would be very surprised if it's not Coinbase. So what is a spot Bitcoin SSA? What is an SSA? Well, it's a surveillance sharing agreement, and it refers to information that is shared with regulators in order to prevent potential market manipulation. This includes market trading activity, clearing activity, and customer identification. The SEC has been adamant that none of the applications has proven that they can adequately protect investors against manipulative practices, therefore denying every spot Bitcoin ETF that ever came across its desk. And with BlackRock's 575 ETF wins to 1 loss, everyone's amending their application to match BlackRock's because they're thinking that this is going to be a winner. And I'm going to have to say, because of all this, Michael Saylor, the former CEO of MicroStrategy and still board member, is making sure that he stays ahead of any ETF because he and other people think that this ETF is going to push Bitcoin to $1 million a coin. So how is he going to get ahead of this? How is he buying pre-IPO? This is what I heard people call it. I thought this was actually a really smart way to put it. Pre-IPO Bitcoin. Well, he bought another 12,333 Bitcoins for approximately $347 million in cash between April 29th and June 27th. This is the largest purchase in MicroStrategy's history. So now they're hodling around 152,333 coins worth $4.5 billion. Their average purchase price for Bitcoin is $29,668 per coin. Well, with the spot Bitcoin ETF coming, everybody's predicting moon, and everybody's wondering, where could I pay the least amount of taxes as absolutely possible? Well, Slovakia is trying to get ahead of all this, and Slovakian lawmakers on Wednesday voted 112-2 in favor of a law that intended to cut taxes on the sale of long-term hodling digital assets. When selling virtual currency after 1 year has passed since its acquisition, its proposed tax will be only 7%. In the United States, it's a progressive tax. From $0 to $40,000, it's 0%. Anything over 40 grand up until around 400 and something, I think it's 458, you're paying 15%. That's federal, by the way. Your states are going to have different taxes as well. If you're over here in Ohio, you're going to pay around 20, 21, 22% on any sales. And if it's over that, over their $400,000 mark, $458,000 I think it is, you're going to be paying around 20% to the federal, and it gets higher in your state as well. So basically, over here, at least in Ohio, you can just predict 20 to 30% of your gains gone. And this is kind of a normal practice for countries, smaller countries especially, where they're trying to get people who are going to have a lot of money move into their country to try to get these tax breaks and make residences, build businesses. We've seen this over the past couple of bull runs in anticipation of an upside to the market. Countries have traditionally, smaller countries usually, have traditionally lowered their tax brackets for digital asset sellers so they can attract them to their country. And finally, a study reveals that 20% of men that are online dating are using AI to spit game to improve their dating experiences. So basically, ladies, if you're swiping left and right and you're matching and some guy's coming into the chats, sliding into your DMs and spitting absolute fire, there's a 1 in 5 chance that he is using AI to do so. And a not so insignificant 19% of observed improvements were in confidence and their overall ability to lock in the date. 37% of the respondents stated that their interactions have improved their confidence, and 24% reported improvements with their messaging skills. So what I'm saying is, ladies, just do yourself a favor. If somebody's messaging you and got that game and you get to the date and this person's actually not that charming, it might have been AI. Just make sure you're keeping notes. Now let's get into those crypto prices.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Bitcoin sitting at $30,438, pretty much even from yesterday, still up around 3% in 7. Ethereum's down a little bit, 0.7%. It's at $1,850. It's down 1% in 7. Tether's number 3, Binance is at $233, down 1% in 24, and 4% in 7. USDC is number 5. Rounding off the top 10, we have XRP, Cardano, Doge, Solana, and Tron. The total market cap is at $1.18 trillion, pretty much even from yesterday. It's up 0.06%. We have a BTC dominance of 50.4 and an ETH dominance of 19%. And that was our show today. I'll be back tomorrow. And until then, happy hodling, everyone.